There's been an explosion of craft brewing across the country. And when Vimy Brewing Company threw open its doors recently, our Ottawa presenter, Dave Brown, had to be there. He hopped on over. Roll it.
Some people in this world have a sweet tooth, and then there are those in this world like me who have a beer tooth. Let's go inside Vimy Brewing Company and find out what they're brewing up. Mike and Kevin Sirko co-founded Vimy Brewing Company earlier this year. Even before starting the brewery, Mike had a passion for crafting his own suds.
I've been homebrewing for about 10 years. I went and trained with a couple professional brewers, and Vimy Brewing Company has been open now for almost 3 months.
Mike explains why they started the brewery.
My brother and I were former reservists in the Royal Canadian Navy. We had a chance to visit various messes and bars across the country. And one thing we noticed was a lack of a beer that we could raise and toast to Canada. I mean, sure, there were breweries that pretended to be Canadian, but there just wasn't a beer that celebrated Canada. So we wanted to produce that here at Vimy Brewing Company.
The logo is loaded with all kinds of detail. Kevin describes what it looks like and its significance.
The logo is based off of First World War cap badge. It's got a little bit of symbolism in it. The 4 maple leafs on the shield represent 4 Canadian divisions that fought together in Battle of Vimy Ridge. The V stands for victory in Vimy. The black bear on top is actually a unifying animal. It exists in all provinces and territories, except for PEI, but it was in PEI.
Because Kevin and Mike served in the Naval Reserves, it was important for them to honor Canadians who've served our country.
We wanted to give the brewery a bit of a military theme. So we're celebrating the Battle of Vimy Ridge, which was a successful victory for Canada. It was the first time that all 4 divisions of the Canadian Corps fought together as a single entity. And we want to celebrate that as well as a Canadian accomplishment. So it was neat. Canada fought as a single nation. It demonstrated our independence, and we want to celebrate that accomplishment and all Canadian accomplishments since then.
Can we get a taste?
Let's give you some samples there, Dave.
Sweet. He starts by rinsing a pint and pouring me their cream ale.
This is our cream ale. It's our light and crisp beer.
It looks phenomenal. Oh, look at that perfect pour. Only the slightest bit of foam on the top of the pint.
Yeah, so that's what you want to get. That's our cream ale. It's light and crisp, slightly bready.
Then it was time to pour a red ale. That's got a beautiful, dark, rich red color to it.
Yes, it's a Irish red style. It's a malt forward beer.
And finally, their pale ale.
Our pale ale, it's a little amberish, orangish as well. And we purposely made the beers very distinct as well in color, just to give people an idea of the different colors of beer that are available out there as well.
And with the clink of our pints, I give the beers a taste. That is unbelievably good. And the pale ale gave me a nice surprise. Oh, I just got the citrus.
Yeah.
I just got the citrus there on the back of my tongue. Oh, incredible, incredible.
So we got a couple kinds of hops in there. We add some in the whirlpool, and then we add some dry hops as well, so it gives it a bit of extra aroma.
Kevin, Mike, and I sit down at a table to enjoy a pint together. Cheers, boys. Kevin reflects on how it feels now that the brewery is up and running.
It was a long time coming. We put a lot of work into the brewery, put a lot of work into the ideas and everything. To finally see somebody sitting at a table trying all the beers and telling us that they really love them is really amazing.
So I hear when Dave does these stories, he usually sends back samples for the hosts, but there's nothing in studio.
And I'm thirsty too. Anyway, I've met Dave a few times, and I think it's safe to say he is willing to share, but when it comes to beer, He's pretty tight.
I guess that's all the more reason to visit the Vimy Brewing Company next time you're in Ottawa. The tap room is open 6 days a week, and if you're there on Saturdays between 2 and 4, you can get a tour.
To learn more about the brewery, you can visit their website, vimybrewing.ca.